Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. So in this video, I will be discussing about some of the terminologies related to feminism. So let's start. So the first one is feminism itself. It is a belief in and desire for equality between the sexes, social, political and economic equality. The second one is patriarchy. It is a hierarchical structured society in which men holds more power. Sexism is the third terminology. It means that the idea that women are inferior to men. The fourth one is misogyny. It is the hatred of women. While the fifth one is an opposite of misogyny, that is misandry. It is the hatred of men. Sixth terminology is hostile sexism. It is the one that most people think about. Openly insulting, objectifying and degrading women is called hostile sexism. The seventh terminology is benevolent sexism. It is less obvious kind of and seems like a compliment even though it is rooted in men's feeling of superiority. It is when men say women are worthy of their protection or that they are more nurturing than men is called benevolent sexism. The eighth one is cisgender. It is a term used to describe a person whose gender identity aligns with the sex assigned to them at the time of birth. The ninth one is transgender. Transgender is a person whose gender identity differs from the cultural expectations of the sex they were assigned at birth. Another important terminology is transphobia. It is the prejudice towards trans people. Another important acronym is TERF. TERF is basically an acronym that stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist and applied to minority of feminism, and it is same as transphobia. The 12th terminology is SWERF. It is also an acronym that stands for Sex Worker Exclusionary Radical Feminist, referring to feminists who say prostitution oppresses women. Another important terminology is gender fluidity. It is something that not identifying with a single or fixed gender. The 14th one is non-binary. It is an umbrella term for people who do not identify as female, male or woman or man. Another important terminology is women of color. It is a political term to unite women from marginalization, communities of color who have experienced oppression. It could include the women of African, Asian, Latin or Native American descent. Another important term is or terminology is victim blaming. It is basically when the victims of a crime or harmful act is held fully or partially responsible for it. The 17th one is triggers. Trigger is something that forces you to relieve a trauma. And the 18th one is her story. Her story is another important terminology of feminism that means that emotional, sexual and psychological stereotyping of females begin when the doctor says it is a girl. So it is called her story. So in this video, we discuss about some of the terminologies related to feminism. So that's all from my side. If you have any queries, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like, subscribe and share my channel. Thank you for watching.